if you're ready to break free from your limitations and start living your unlived life, make sure you stay on this video till the end. What is a comfort zone? A comfort zone is a psychological space where you feel you are in control. It is the path of the least resistance, and you're generally living your life on a fixed routine and a fixed mindset. You're doing your thing and holding on to the same beliefs, doing what is expected of you, going out with the same people, working that same job, and so, without fail, you're getting the same results that you expect. It is a comfortable place to be, and many of us choose to be that way for our entire lives, which is totally okay, and life seems not that bad. But is it? Or is there more? The problem of staying in your comfort zone is that it can be limiting and prevent you from growing, learning, and taking risks. Staying in your comfort zone can ultimately lead to complacency, stagnation, and feeling unfulfilled, which usually manifests in the form of boredom, feeling lost or empty, starting to question the meaning of life. If that's how you're feeling right now, take that as a good sign, because this is life's wake-up call for you to step outside of your comfort zone so you can confront your fears, achieve personal growth, and explore the best part of your life. For many years, and like some of you, I have been climbing the corporate ladder, which gave me a goal and a comfortable life. But I began to feel bored and largely unfulfilled. And that's when I knew it was time to pause and pivot. Changing course was not always easy for me or for anyone else. Most of us are scared of the unknown and afraid to take risks, especially if you're older, because you realize too many things are at stake. Once you start breaking free and dabbling outside of your comfort zone, taking the next step becomes much easier. As the Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu said, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Even though I'm still very scared sometimes going on this new journey with many unknowns, I'm happy that I decided to change course and start a new chapter in my life. I'm feeling much more fulfilled today and so much more curious about the world than I've ever been. And I finally have more time to explore possibilities and learn new things, including starting this YouTube channel, which has given me a purpose and a lot of joy. Even if one viewer watches my video and finds it helpful, it makes me so happy because I feel like I could at least help one person while having fun and learning something new. In the next section, I will share with you the secrets of how I did it. That's not to say that these will work for everyone, but they worked for me, and I hope that they will also encourage you to take that first step. Let's jump right into it. How to step outside of your comfort zone. My suggested secrets below can help you step out of your comfort zone with intention, which I think is what makes all the difference. After all, you don't want to wander aimlessly in all different directions and not know where you're heading. So here we go. Number 1, visualize your dream life. Ask yourself what you're looking for in your next phase in life. Write down where you want to be, who you want to become, and what skills or experiences you want to have in a year or 3 years, which I think is a good time frame to start. This sets out the direction of your life path down the road and is the baseline for the next step. For example, if you want to start a side hustle and become a YouTuber, then there is a path that comes with new challenges to take you there. Or if your dream is to move to a bigger apartment or go on adventures around the world or start a family, these will set you on very different courses of action. 2, define and break down your challenges. Based on the dreams that you have set for yourself now, define the challenges that you need to overcome to get there, and break them down into smaller, actionable steps. This could be learning to shoot and edit a video while watching YouTube to pave your way to becoming a YouTuber yourself, or sign up for a personal finance course to learn about investment so you can move faster towards a bigger home. For those of you who want to live with exciting travel adventures, why not sign up to learn sailing or rock climbing? Or if you're single but want to start a family, how about registering yourself on that dating app and start exploring? Breaking things down into bite-sized steps make them easier to start. I've always wanted to overcome my fear of the heights so I can experience the world more fully, such as being able to rock climb, ski on black slopes, or go on hot air balloons. These experiences can seem impossible to accomplish for people with acrophobia like myself. So after recognizing my goal, which is to overcome my fear of the heights, my baby step game plan was to sign up for an indoor rock climbing course for beginners with my friends. And that's what I did. I learned about all the safety mechanisms and belaying skills, which helped me put my fears aside, and at the end of the 3-hour hour course, I was Spider-Woman. I was very proud of my achievement and felt more ready to move on to the next level. And this is a perfect example of the Yerkes-Dodson law in psychology, which states that giving yourself just the right amount of stress will push you to perform at your best and help you achieve growth. But if you overwhelm yourself with too much stress or too little, it will result in poor performance. It would have given me a lot of stress if I were to immediately join my friends on an outdoor rock climbing trip, and it would have probably increased my fears because I just wasn't ready. So my advice is to take one small step at a time. 3. Look for support. Reach out to your partner, friends, and family members, or even colleagues for support to help you step out of your comfort zone. Having friends joining me on the rock climbing course was very important to me because I knew I would have never signed up on my own. The support from your social circle and loved ones can encourage and inspire you to take that first step, offer you new perspectives, and participate in these challenges with you to make it more fun and feel less scary. 4. Celebrate, reflect, and grow. Every time you've stepped outside of your comfort zone, celebrate your success and recognize that you've invested your time and effort to accomplish a milestone and you have made progress. Take that time to also reflect on what you've learned from the experience and recognize the positive changes it has made to the quality of your life, your overall well-being, and your personal growth. Have you noticed that you have just elevated yourself to another level? It doesn't matter how small the step is. The point is, you're moving forward. You're learning and you're growing and you're becoming a better version and a stronger version of yourself. The next step is to face the next challenge outside of your comfort zone to take you even closer to your dreams. This time, you know you're ready to aim higher, aim bigger, and most importantly, don't forget to have fun. Now that we've gone through the step-by-step guide on stepping outside of your comfort zone, let's discuss some of the benefits that will be yours when you take that leap of faith. How stepping outside of your comfort zone can benefit you. Here are the 4 life-changing benefits that you can reap when you take that leap of faith. Realizing your dreams. No one has ever achieved their dreams while staying inside of their comfort zone. So once you take that leap of faith to embrace new challenges, you are embarking on a new journey that can enable you to achieve your dreams and change your life. The process of repeatedly stepping outside of your bubble to reach your goals means that with time, you'll get better at solving new problems, bouncing back from setbacks quicker, and this positive loop feeds on itself and will spill over to other areas of your life. You will become a stronger and more confident version of yourself and will become better equipped to take on more challenges to achieve even bigger, bolder dreams. Remember, life rewards risk takers. Look at the many very successful YouTubers out there who have all started small. Let's not forget these are the same people who dared to step out of their comfort zones, put themselves out there to pursue their dreams, change their lives, and inspire so many of us. You gotta have the courage to break out of the mold. 2. Achieving personal growth. As you step outside of your comfort zone to realize your dreams, which will be different at different stages of your life, you'll be learning and achieving personal growth every step along the way. It's almost like training a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger the muscle gets. Every time you find yourself dealing with an uncomfortable situation, you're learning new information, you're taking risks, you're building greater resilience and adaptability, and increasing your confidence. These are all new strengths and skills that you pocket under your belt. And notice that I said different life phases because stepping out of your comfort zone when you're 18 versus when you're 38 or 58 can be very different. When you're 18, it might mean choosing to major in something at university that you're truly passionate about rather than just following the comfortable path of what your parents have planned for you. Basically going against the current, against the parents' wishes, and blazing a trail for yourself. The personal growth story here is learning independence and having the courage and grit to honor your calling or what you truly believe in, even if it means putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation. When you're 28, your dream might be to pivot to a completely new career path that you find more meaningful. Or when you're 38, it could be starting a family. The personal growth journey that you will experience and the lessons that you will learn will be very different in these life stages because the comfort zones that you need to break away from from will not be the same. Pivoting to a new career path means planning to quit your job and how to jump in with both feet and adapt to a job that may be very different from what you've been doing over the years. The personal growth journey could mean starting from the bottom and learning the basics and working with new people, or learning to be an entrepreneur. And starting a family means so many more things in terms of personal growth. But whatever your dreams are at different life stages, the courage of not being afraid to make a change will help you grow so much as a person while opening new doors. 3. Enhancing your creativity. Stepping out of your comfort zone helps increase your brain's neuroplasticity, which is the brain's ability to change and adapt in response to new experiences and challenges. Taking risks and trying new things will push you into different environments, force you to meet new people, and challenge you to think and do things in different ways. These new interactions rewire your brain and stimulate creativity because you're tuning in yourself to different wavelengths that you didn't notice before. I used to live in the city for many years because convenience was very important to me. But due to various reasons, I moved to a very remote area surrounded by nature, which means a very different lifestyle, including a longer commute to work. It was completely out of my comfort zone in every single sense, and it took me a while to make adjustments, like a year or two. But now, I'm so glad that I did it because this major change has inspired me to become more creative and open-minded. I realize that I've become more relaxed and in tune with myself, more willing to try new things, see situations from different perspectives. I've also become more observant to my surroundings, which provide new inspirations to further fuel my creativity. 4. Having fewer regrets. Time is the most precious commodity. Time is the ultimate currency. Time is the most valuable asset. You have probably heard of all these, especially the saying, you can always make more money, but you can never have more time because it is finite. And the biggest mistake that we make in life is that we think we have time, when none of us actually have a clear idea of how much time we have left. And if that's the case, wouldn't you want to make the most out of the limited time that we have? Be bold, make waves, and make every single day count? As I get older with more humbling life experiences under my belt, having fewer regrets in my life has become the #1 reason that gives me the courage to explore life to the fullest and find my dreams. Because if not now, then when? It took me a very long time to push myself out of my comfort zone. Yes, it was comfy and safe, but it was also boring and not meaningful, and I wasn't happy. Rather than asking myself what I would lose if I pivot, I started asking myself what I would lose if I did nothing and stayed status quo. And that's when I realized what I would lose if I did nothing was actually bigger than what I would lose if I step outside of my comfort zone and make a change. Because when I asked myself that question, I saw my biggest fear. Just imagine yourself being in your 90s, sitting in your living room, enjoying your glass of wine and thinking back all the good old days and suddenly regretting why you didn't go out of your comfort zone to try new things, to take on new challenges, to travel around the world, to put your talents to use, to make an impact, to help other people, to pursue whatever makes you happy and what you think makes your life worthwhile. And that fear kicks in, at least for me, like a tsunami, especially when you know that there's absolutely not much you can do about it anymore because you cannot rewind time. This fear has been the most powerful force propelling me to step outside of my comfort zone, because nothing is scarier than having gone through this life to look back and realize that you've actually never truly lived. And why? Because you never dared to try. So take action now. Stepping outside of your comfort zone is a powerful way to confront your fears, break through your limitations, achieve personal growth, and realize your dreams. Remember, it is okay to feel uncomfortable or scared, because you need to recognize that that is the first step as you push yourself to new heights. I hope this video has inspired you to make a change and go live that unlived life awaiting for you. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up to give me some encouragement, and I'll also know to create similar content for you in the future. Leave me a comment below on how you've stepped outside of your comfort zone so we can share, support, and inspire each other. If you need some smaller, bite-sized warm-up exercises, watch this video where I share the 10 simple daily habits you can do to live a happier and healthier life. Remember guys, one small step at a time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!